All right, next out of that so it doesn't annoy me. Hello, welcome to Access Fallout. I'm Brandon, and I am the game's creator. And helping me run the game are also Cam and Pete here with us. Before we get into tonight's episode, let me just catch you up on everything that has been happening so far this season. The game has started out with 3 teams of 6, and while the blue team lost the first challenge, they went on to win almost all of the others. In the first week of the game, there was fierce gameplay leading to the eliminations of Agent, Vonnie, and Alex. However, after Dylan quit the game, which was best for him, the game became more so about getting rid of the inactive players like Ramirez and this last round, Tyler. Now, all of the teams are down to 4 players. Envy, how does it feel to have won so many challenges?
It puts a target on our back, actually, so it's not that simple, but we try our best anyway.
Okay. So you think it's going to add a target? We'll see if that's what happens.
Definitely.
All right, Rich, you're able to turn on your camera and respond. What's your reaction to Tyler being eliminated?
Yep. From what I understand about it, and maybe couldn't or couldn't really play. So, if that's the case, then I think that's better. Or I'm not going to enjoy playing with people who are great. So that would so,
Okay. Okay. You're a little muffled there, Rich, but I think it got through you saying that he couldn't really play, couldn't really keep up, and so it was pretty clear that he was going to end up going here. All right, Lulu, what do you want to happen tonight in the game? Are you hoping for a team shuffle or individual phase at this point? Oh, we can't hear you, Lulu. Let me try turning off the music and let me try again.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I would greatly prefer to not have an visual phase right now. I think a team shuffle could be fun, but also I really like my team and I kind of like where we're at right now.
All
Woo.
right. All right. So we'll see what happens. Cake, how concerned do you feel about getting a key or final 2 pass at this point in the game?
I'm very much concerned because I have none. I keep getting these fucking disadvantages through the burns where like I either have to talk through emojis or gifs or like I'm just straight up can't talk. So I feel like that's definitely put me at a disadvantage to try to get and be like, hey, can I get the shred so I could get a key or pass? So like I'm very much worried. But as we saw last season, anything can happen at any given moment. So you just gotta shake the dice.
All right. Well, players, it's time to announce our first of 3 twists tonight. So buckle up. Whether you are ready or not, the first key ceremony is happening now. This means anyone without a key will be immediately eliminated from the game. Aiden, how are you feeling going into this key ceremony?
Very shocked. I didn't expect it to be happening just now. Yeah, as you'll soon find out, I got quite lucky last round, so hope that I can do something with that to set me up better.
Okay. Patty, how are you feeling going into this key ceremony?
Sad and angry.
Yes, understandably. Uh,
No ice cream, no cookies, no nothing.
Patty has tried very hard to bribe production for a key. We'll see if it worked. All right, so here's how the key ceremony is going to work. It's going to work just like an access ceremony. I'm going to call out your names one by one and reveal your status in the game. If my background turns green, then you have a key and you move on. If it turns red, then you currently are without and are in danger of elimination. Does everybody understand? All right, then let me start with Aiden. Aiden, your status in the game is access granted. You have a key currently. Mark this down so I remember. Next, Lulu. Your status in the game is you do not have a key currently and are vulnerable for elimination. Next, Hendy. Your status in the game is you are still vulnerable and up for elimination. Let's see, Ben. Not here. Ben's status in the game is he does have a key. We will be able to move on. Cake. Your status in the game is you do not have a key and are still up for elimination. Patty, let's see if any of that bribery worked. Your status in the game is unfortunately it didn't work. You are still up for elimination. Zizi, your status is that you are still up for elimination. You do not have a key at the moment. Elijah, your status in the game is you do not have a key at this point. Jason, who is not here, his status is he does have a key and is able to move on. Doug, your status in the game is you do have a key and are moving on. Rich, your status in the game is you do not have a key at this point. And last but certainly not least, Abby, your status in the game is you do have a key and will be moving on. Which means some people have extra keys here. In fact, 3 of you have 2 extra keys. 3 of you have 2 extra keys. All right, and those 3 people are Ben, Jason, and Aiden. So with Ben and Jason not here, we will go off of the top of their priority list, their trust rankings. Given a random draw, Ben was selected to go first. Ben chooses to save Cake. Cake will be moving on to the next round. Next, Jason. going off of the top of his trust list, Jason has decided to save Elijah. Elijah is safe and moving on. Ben gives out the next key once again. Ben has decided to save Lulu. Lulu is moving on. Next is Aiden. So Aiden, could you please unmute and choose whether you want to save Rich, Hendy, Zizi, or Patty?
I'm going to pick ZZ.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Zizi receives a key and moves on to the next round. Next, we have Jason's second key. Jason's second key goes to Hendy, which means we are down to Rich and Patty. Aiden, would you please unmute and choose the last person you are going to save?
I'm going to save Patty. I'm going to
Okay.
keep the team together.
Which means, Rich, you have been eliminated
Rich.
from the game. At this point, do you have any last words for the players?
No, it was really fun playing with everyone. Did not think that the key ceremony would happen this soon, but yeah, I'm rooting for, so it sucks, but oh well.
Okay, at this point, we're going to kick everyone out but Rich and do a quick little interview with him. So, hold on just a sec.
How was that too, boy?
I guess you should have been playing a little harder a little sooner.
All right. Yes, it's just us. Okay. Rich, what happened? Why do you think you got eliminated?
I mean, I definitely didn't think the key ceremony would have happened so soon because of the amount of keys that were, and probably not gambling, probably not being as aggressive as I wanted to. Like, had I given, but then I don't know if I given the Jason, I mean Elijah, or shredded Elijah, um.
Yeah,
But
who knows?
yeah, who knows? So I think my plan, the plan that I said on the confession chat about eliminating Ben might have been decent. But yeah, I don't think there were, yeah, not a lot of keys out. I didn't understand. Yeah, that was just not expecting it.
Yeah. Well, as an eliminated player, you get to choose an envelope and who to give it to. So at this point, if you could go to your confessional, because this is going to be live and anyone could potentially watch it. If you could go to your confessional and pick a name of anyone on the cast still in the game. What's that?
They'll be able to see it?
No, post it in your confessional so that nobody knows what it is. And also give us a number. I'm giving you the numbers to pick through right now. So that's in your confessional. So if you could do that then really quick, because how would you react if I told you your game isn't over yet?
Oh, that's a relief.
Well, tonight, in fact, in just a few minutes, you will have a chance to compete to get back in the game.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
going to put you in the waiting room. If you could respond in your confessional with the number and any players still left in the game of who you want to give an envelope to. Okay? All right. So I'm going to put you in the waiting room and bring everyone else back. All right. All right. All right. Welcome back, everyone. If I can, Abby, what is your reaction to the key ceremony happening so early in the game?
I didn't expect it. I feel fortunate that one just showed up to me because I wouldn't have had one. And I don't know. I feel justice was served tonight.
That's your reaction to Rich's elimination?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we started this game with 18 players, and now we are down to 11. And 3 weeks from now, we will have our finale where we will crown a new winner. However, in Fallout, your decisions usually come back to haunt you. Players, I give you The Walking Dead, the eliminated players. As we have Agent and Rich
You better
rejoin
work,
us.
bitch. You better work. You better work. Yes. Rich, come back. Rich, come back. Cause come get your baddie chain. Rich, come get your baddie chain. Yeah.
All right.
Who said it? Yeah.
Welcome, eliminated players, Agent and Rich. All of the eliminated players were given the opportunity to come back and battle for their chance to get back in the game. So far, not so far. The only two that took us up on this offer are Agent and Rich. So, ZZ, what's your reaction to this news that an eliminated player is coming back?
Well, I am happy for both of them. Agent and I had a little bit of drama before that elimination, but I am happy for him nonetheless on a human level. Congratulations.
All right. Rich, how confident do you feel about your chances to get back in the game?
Well, I don't know about confident, but I'll definitely give it my all. I don't know what kind of game this is, so I was trying to think of all the possibilities, So we'll see. What the game was going to be, but yeah.
Okay. Agent, if you can make it back in the game, is it a clean slate or is there still bad blood?
Bro, I'm coming in here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm coming in here and I'm going to bring pain and suffering.
You heard the fuck out of that.
Great. Looking forward to it. All right. So whoever wins, however, whoever wins of the eliminated players, we have to figure out what team they end up on. Which leads me to the last twist of tonight. For you all have reached the individual phase of the game. This means the teams are no more. You will compete as individuals from now on. This also means that only one of you will win each competition and earn your access to the next round and the power to shred one person's access card each round. Everyone else will have to earn their access card through an access ceremony. And from here on out, the way you earn envelopes is also different now. If you want an envelope, you have to be on the edge of elimination. This means anyone who receives the status access required at an elimination ceremony, meaning you do not have an access card at the beginning of the elimination ceremony, you will be eligible to receive an envelope. Of course, you would have to survive the access ceremony and stay in the game. If nobody becomes eligible this way, then the eliminated player will be able to give the envelope to anyone they want still in the game. However, these envelopes will run out, so be wary. And yes, players, this means there will be yet another key ceremony. However, you won't get a chance to jump back in the game after that one. Before we get to our challenge, Elijah, how does it feel making it to the individual phase? How does it change the game for you?
This was kind of unexpected, but I did not expect a 12-person merge. But it definitely feels good to make the merge always, and I'm excited to see how this changes the game and changes the dynamics a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Doug, how concerned are you about getting a key or final two pass?
I'm just happy to survive from time to time and confused and excited all at once and just take it ceremony by ceremony, week by week.
All right. Well, with that, let's get into our challenge. Cam, go ahead and take it away.
Alrighty. So first off, we asked everyone to have 6 dice and 2 solo cups. Does anyone not have the supplies, meaning you are not competing tonight? This is the first question. Okay, I'm assuming everybody. Zizi,
I
you
don't have shit.
Okay, good to know.
I don't have it
I will
either.
just Zizi and who else?
Me, Aiden.
Aiden. Okay, Zizi and Aiden do not have it. Alrighty. Sounds good. Okay, so the way this is going to work is we're going to do 2 heats of players, followed by the eliminated players in a 3rd heat. The winner of each of those heats will then compete. Keep in mind that the winner of the eliminated players heat, which will be between Agent and Richard, will have earned their spot back into the game already, but they will be competing in the finals, which is a 3-person heat to determine the sole winner of this individual round of the game. They will also have their access already granted to the next round and have the sole shred vote. The randomizer wheel already spun. I have the first heat set up here, which is going to be Elijah, Cake, Doug, and Hendy. You are in the first heat. So everyone else can please turn off your cameras. Elijah, Cake, Doug, and Hendy. I will show you how this challenge is going to work. Let me lower my camera. All right. You have 2 solo cups. You have 6 dice. You will start with the dice laying on the table however you want, and the 2 cups in a stack. When I say go, you will grab the cups and you will put them onto your hands like mittens. As such, you will now have to stack the 6 dice using your cups as the only thing allowed to touch the dice. Once you have a full stack of 6 dice, your time will stop. If you're the first person to do that, you will win your heat. Pretty straightforward. I think it may get pretty tricky as the stack gets a little bit taller. Any questions? All we need to be able to do is see the stack that you're building. So as long as those 6 dice or wherever the stack is forming is visible on camera, if you're grabbing the dice kind of off camera a little bit, that's fine, as long as the stack is centered on camera. And yeah, we will put a timer here as well, just in case. And if no one has completed the stack, the person with the tallest stack at the time end will be considered the winner. If there's a tie, we will do a random wheel spin. All right, last chance to ask any questions before we start. Andy, your camera's blurry. Is that like, do you have a blur feature on the background? I think your background is considered blur like feature. So if you turn that off. Like you're clear. There it is. Yep, that looks better.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you. Is your camera able to tilt down a little bit, Doug, so we can see? I can't see any table there at all. If you need to put it to the side too, you can have it look at the dice from the other direction too, whatever's easiest.
Yeah, we mainly just need to see the stack. It really wants to focus on you.
It just keeps tilting up.
I don't want to hold anybody up, so you guys could go ahead.
All right, if you can figure it out, you can join the next heat, then
Okay.
we'll do that.
Okay,
The other
thank
heat
you,
only has
guys.
3 people anyway. All right, so try to figure out your camera position, and we'll do a heat of 3 here. All right, I'll stop the video for Doug, just make it easier. All right, so the 3 of you, Cake, Elijah, and Hendy, I'm going to give you a countdown here, and you're going to go. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Cake already at 3. Andy at 2. Andy going for.
Andy got
Andy's
it, I
got
think.
it. Yep,
Yep,
good
Hendy
job,
got
Hendy.
it. 6 there.
All right.
All right, the next heat will be Patty, Abby, Lulu, and Doug, if Doug is able to get his camera set up.
Yeah. No.
Doug, did you get your camera set up here?
Cool. I need to move further back. Okay. I'm good.
I think you're good, Lulu. Abby's good. Patty's good. Did you figure it out, Doug? Nope. All right, Doug.
All right.
We will do a 3-person heat here. Abby, Patty, and Lulu. All 3 of you look ready. Put your cups down on the table, please, ladies. Like Lulu has them. Yep. All right. And we're going to do 3. Second countdown here. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Abby. Right out
Abby's
of the
flying
gate at
through this.
5.
Abby
6.
got it. Wow.
Wow, that was fast.
All right.
Anything with cups.
Okay, so last heat here is going to be Rich and Agent to determine who is coming back into the game. So the 2 of you, please turn on your cameras. All right.
And then the winner of this heat will go against Hendy and Abby.
Very nice. I can see both those. Great. All
So,
right.
Whoever
Cups
wins
on the
this
table.
heat comes back into the game and moves on to the final heat against Abby and Hendy to win the whole challenge.
All right. 3-second countdown here. 3, 2, 1, go.
Agent out of the gate. Oh, he was at 3. Rich at 3. Rich got his 4th. Rich at 5. Going for the last one. Oh, and he loses it all. Agent with 2.
Both of you are both very much in this.
Yeah. Rich quickly gets up to 4 again. Agent at 3.
Rich going for the last one.
Oh, and he loses it again.
falls. Slow and steady here.
Agent at 2 again.
Agent
at
at
3. Rich back at 3. Rich at 4. Agent trying to get his 4th. Rich at 5. Can he get it to stick? Rich
Rich got 6. There it is.
earns his
Yes,
spot back
Rich.
in the
Yes,
game.
Rich. Good job,
Oh,
Rich.
Agent. Thank you so
Well
much
fought,
for trying.
Well fought.
Yeah.
That was a good matchup there.
Thank you again, Agent. That was very close.
Agent, you
I'm
are
sure
free to
he-
stick around and watch the rest of the challenge. You're also free to leave if you would like. Thank you very much
Even with you
for
being out of the
playing
game,
and competing.
yeah, even with you out of the game, you still have a chance to get on the jury or influence the game as we go here, potentially. So you never know what happens in Access. Thank you again, though. All right.
Final heat is Hendy and Rich and Abby. This is for the first individual immunity, if you want to call it that, for the individual phase of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Again, I'm going to do a 3-second countdown here. All right, cups on the table, please. Hendy, just put them up around the table there. Yep.
Okay.
All right, and 3, 2, 1, go.
All 3 have been very quick at this.
Ooh,
Oh,
Hendy
Hendy
drops.
loses it.
Abby going for 5. Abby got it.
Abby, like it's nothing.
Good job, Abby.
God
You
damn.
killed it.
And there it is.
Jesus, girl.
You killed it.
Acting is a quality of a Montessori child.
Well, Rich, you had a temporary lapse from the game, but you're back. How does it feel to be back in the game?
That was exhilarating. Good to be back. But that was fun. That was fun. I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I made it to the individual phase. I'm glad to continue with some awesome people. So that's. Yeah.
All right. Well, Abby, how does it feel to have access to the next round and the Soul Shred power?
It feels really good because I've never actually done this well in an individual phase. So it might all be downhill from here, but I'm gonna ride this high.
Yes. Nice. Well, just a warning to you players, the second key ceremony is coming. Don't be left like you were this time, okay? You got to look out and try to get those keys. And if you don't have a key at that time, you will be eliminated. And a reminder, the keys come from envelopes, but you can also get them from your friends potentially. As for the next thing, our next access ceremony will be on Saturday. So all of your decisions are due on Saturday, January 24th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And are there any questions before we wrap up here? Okay. Well, to close out, thank you to those of you who are watching. If you would like to watch the game play out or the next access ceremony, you can do that by joining our Discord. The link is in the description. Also, we have a merch store. Check out our website if you want to purchase some Access merch. All proceeds go to make the game better. That's at accessthegame.weebly.com. Thank you so much, and see you next week for our next live show of Access.